Welcome back to another episode of the Grow Your Daycare podcast. Today's episode is specifically put together for home daycare providers that are having a hard time with what to post on social media. So if you're running a home daycare and you're still having a hard time, or you just keep asking yourself, what should I be posting on social media as a home daycare provider? This episode is for you. So have you ever opened Facebook or Instagram, stared at the screen and thought, what in the world am I supposed to post today? If that's you, you are definitely not alone. In fact, this is probably one of the most common questions I get from home daycare providers. You know, social media matters. You know that parents are scrolling online throughout the day. You know you should be posting, but then your mind goes blank and you start thinking to yourself, should I post another craft? Should I share a picture of snack time? Will anyone even care? And before you know it, another week goes by without posting anything. And here's what I want you to remember today. Parents are not looking for a perfect content. They're looking for reassurance. So when a family lands on your Facebook page or your Instagram account for that matter, they're asking themselves one question. Can I trust this person with my child? That's it. They're not grading your graphic design. They're not counting how many followers you have. They're trying to picture their child in your home. Can they imagine dropping off their child off every single morning? Do they feel welcomed? Does your daycare feel warm, safe, fun? That's what your content should answer. Instead of, what should I post? Ask yourself, what would help a nervous parent feel more confident today? And that changes everything. So I wanted to share a few ideas with you because, I'm not going to leave you hanging. I want you to think about different types of content that you can share throughout the day, okay? Or even throughout your week. Think about things like what a typical day looks like in your home daycare, right? Parents love seeing routines, maybe circle time, maybe outdoor play, lunchtime, story time, nap time. It doesn't have to be fancy, but I want you to share a snippet as to what the kids are experiencing and what it looks like to be in your home daycare. Next, another type of post is a post that is more personal. Here's where you introduce yourself. Believe it or not, many providers never actually appear on their social media. And parents are choosing you, not just for your toys or for your curriculum. They're choosing your program because of you, right? So tell them why you opened your daycare, why you love working with the kids, what makes your home daycare different, your background, right? This is what I call a founder story. And you could do this about once a week. And really just share a nice picture of yourself or you working with the kids, and then share one aspect or one angle of what makes your program different, why you started it, why it was important for you to open this business, okay? Another idea is answer frequently asked questions, right? So people ask the same questions all the time. Things like, what should I bring my child? How do you help with separation anxiety? What happens if my child won't nap? Turn every question that you get into a post, because I guarantee you a lot of other parents that are following you most probably have the same question, right? But they've never actually asked. So every time somebody asks you a question, or let's say somebody has some kind of objection, answer it in a post. And then you instantly become transparent and you also become the expert, okay? Another favorite content idea is celebrate the little moments. Maybe someone learned to zip up their coat, or a child planted a flower, or maybe everyone enjoyed a sensory activity. These little moments tell a much bigger story. They show growth, care, patience, connection, and that's exactly what parents want to see. So don't forget about those little moments that may go unseen throughout the day, okay? Don't forget also another very, very powerful type of content, type of post is social proof, sharing parent testimonials. Nothing builds trust faster than another family saying things like, we're so thankful we found this daycare. If you have happy families, ask them for a quick review. Every one sentence can make a huge difference. And these are very simply collected either from your website, from your Yelp account, Google My Business profile, social media. Maybe someone sent you a text, a nice note. So just be more aware that every time somebody shares something positive about your program, that you can actually take it and sprinkle it all over your social media, okay? Here's another mistake that I see all the time when it comes to content. Providers only post when they have an opening, okay? And this one really, really, really is a no-go. It's something that is actually hurting you on social media. I want you to think about that. Like, if you're someone that just posts only when you have an opening, if parents haven't been seeing your content for months, and then all of a sudden you pop in with, we have one spot available. Social media isn't about announcing openings. It's about building trust before the opening becomes available, right? So we need to focus on trust first and enrollment second. So it's really, really important that you stay consistent and that you avoid posting only when you lose a child or when you do have an opening. Here's a simple challenge for you this week. Hopefully you take me up on this challenge. And if you do, send me a quick email or a quick DM. I'd love to learn about it. I want you to create 5 posts. 1, introducing yourself. 1, showing your daily content. 1 activity the children enjoyed throughout the day or the week. And 1 parent testimonial. And 1 post answering a common question. That's it. That's pretty simple. It's real. It's helpful. And remember, you don't need to be an influencer. You don't need to be dancing around, creating reels. You just need to help local families feel confident choosing your home daycare, because consistency will always beat perfection. And if you're listening to me and you're thinking, great, but I don't have the time to do all of this, if you'd like ready-to-use captions, graphics, monthly content calendars, I'd love to invite you to join us inside our school community. It is only $19 a month, and you actually get a daily caption and graphic or reel to post on your platform every single morning. So you don't ever have to think about, what do I post? How do I put this together? How do I make it look nice? What should I say? We do all that for you following this technique that we talked about, this method that we talked about in this podcast episode. So it's as simple as copy and paste, and you are good to go for the day. Links are in the show notes as always. So hopefully I'll see you inside our school community. If you do have a topic that you'd like me to cover on the podcast, or if you do have a marketing question, remember that you could always email me at info@childcarebusinessmarketing.com. Or you can always find me on social media and send me a quick DM over there. Have an amazing rest to your week, my friend, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.